guys. So today we're going to show you how to assemble your Wella-Holiday FSD. You'll have the shipper box. You'll open it up. Inside you will have a front part A and a part 1 and part 2. I'm going to start with your first part here, which is part 1. They would both be identical structures, except that the print will be possibly 2 different prints. Okay, so how we want to start on this is kind of rotate it. Start from the bottom here, just like our other Blondor FSD. It's got the quick setup where you fold, reach down and in, pull up on the side flaps here that are pre-glued, lift that up and create, got a nice 90 degree there, and do the same for the other flaps. Pre-fold, pre-fold, always pre-fold all scores. Come in here, reach in, pull the side, other side. Let me do it like this so you can get a better angle. Kind of just pull it if you get there and pull that. Make sure it's bottomed out. Same difference for the other flaps and the other shelves. Lift here to get it started. Lift there. And on the bottom. And on the top flap, a little different. We put that there to get it into a smaller size box. You just unfold that. Fold the flap. Fold the flap. Fold the flap. Down and in. Same difference here. Pull out, get it started. That finger notch is made just to lift up to assist you to get that in there. So once that's done, we'll get this and we're gonna put it off to the side. That's one half of it. Then we're gonna grab your part number 2, which is basically the same structure with a different print. Square it up. Turn it this way to get it on its back. Fold, fold, fold. We're getting it. We're beyond that learning curve now. Get in here, pull that, get that started. Lift it from your thing. 1. Get in there. Make sure those flaps are clearing when you fold them. Get that started. And let the bottom flaps in there. Lift from the center. Thing, straighten out the score, fold, 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 down, side wall, grab the side, make sure they're all in. So now at this point, what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn it over and we're gonna put them back to back. So you can see on one side you have locking slots to lock into, and on the opposite side there's a tab. And because it is the same die and rotated, it will be coming out the opposite side here, going that way into those slots. So I'm going to whirl it around to get to this side. Get it closer to me. Okay. So we just start the tab. This flap goes into the bottom slot. Kind of get it started there. And then this tab will go into the top slot. Once you get it started, you can push them together and rotate it around. And let me get in here to get a better shot. Okay, so here's your tab coming through. You're gonna fold it at a 90 and another 90, and then that will lock right into your second one. Now on the opposite, you gotta go to the opposite side. Turn it here. Fold that at a 90 degrees. Make sure you got all the way. These are back to back. Then you pop it in. Okay, at that point, this would be the top. We are gonna flip it over and put upside down so we can apply the base to the opposite side here. We'll pre-fold all these scores. The tabs are up. The base consists of a base and the inner supports, we like to call them the V supports, which you will fold at a 45-degree angle, 45, and then interlock the slots. So we've got that. It comes out, no problem. Just pop it right back in. Hold this. We're gonna put this off to the side and we'll get back to that. But that's there. Now, as far as the base itself, what we want to do is, we have here tabs that will go into these side slots. And that's to lock. It helps to lock, but it also helps to position. So what we do is when we fold this at a 90 degree, we create a slot opening. See that? Which is the exact thickness of this. So we're gonna get that, line those two up. We're gonna start on one side and then work our way back there. So we're not gonna fully push that in because we still have to engage on these other flaps here. Now these are wing tabs. And these wing tabs, you need to fold them over 180 and engage them into this slot here. We're just gonna align everything. We're not gonna force anything in at this point because we need to go around the unit. Yep. And these will get folded up at a 90 degrees. So I'm just gonna engage these first, then we'll come back. Fold these at a 90 degree here, upward. We're gonna fold that up. Again, fold the tabs 180, 180. And kind of just work it there, it'll go in. Same thing, there. And then on this side, this has got to go up. Fold these in, put that up. And I think we're kind of getting the learning curve here where this comes in. Again, we can start that. Hold on. Got it. Okay. Engage this one side. Kind of work my way back. And you'll see when it pops in. Now, very important. All these tabs engaging, and you can see from this side, this is a good angle here of how we folded those 180 and are pushing them in. So after we engage everything in, it's very important to secure this base to the bottom, that we reach in through these handholds here and grab those little flaps that we folded 180 and open them. And what does that do? That secures it in place. And make sure if they're moving this in the store that the base doesn't become separated from the upper portion. So here I'm gonna go ahead and fold this in, lock that in, okay? Same difference here. I'm gonna unlock those. In here, unlock those wing tabs. Okay, at that point, this is your inner support. We're gonna drop that in. I'm gonna kind of give you a little angle shot here so you can kind of see what's going on.
Points go to the front.
Oh, these points?
The points.
Oh yeah, so yes. Very important that these angles here where the fold is in the front and the back. So don't do it 90 degrees from that. When you're folding it up, you'll fold the flaps down at a 90, fold it over, and now this is a single wing tab because it only has one wing tab. You're gonna fold that at a 90 degree. And you'll see this, oh, you don't even have to fold it at a 90, I'm sorry. You don't have to, you will fold it at a 90 degree. These are made to fold at 90 degrees. You don't have to do a 180 fold on that. You'll push in, you can reach in here and undo the wing, come back to the other side, same thing, enter, undo the wing, come back to this other side, and just make sure it's square. If by chance you see me sweating, it's not because it's hard, it's because it's almost 100 degrees in this warehouse, so just let you know. If I can do it, you can do it. All right, square that up, get that there, get everything squared up nicely. Okay, so now it's time to grab what you can grab here and rotate it around. So you got your front side or your part one. You know, obviously they'll have print, you'll have your back side here. So now we have what we're calling the attachments, or the 3D attachments, and your header. So let me grab the drawing. So this is what it's going to look like colored. So knowing, yes. Okay, so we have a side one here, which we will print on that, and then we'll have a side two. But the other thing that you can see, so looking at this, well, that's a bit inverted. So we'll have that. So let's say we go here and we're gonna put it on that side. These will already be pre-glued into place. So you're just pulling this header card out of the box. Again, just like the older Blondor display that was just done, we're gonna separate it. And if you look from the side, we're gonna straddle it over the middle. This does two things. It allows the header to be centered, but it also allows, what you'll do is come in here and just kind of push it to get in there. Once you have all four sides engaged, slide it down. Okay, so we got the header engaged. Now on your 3D lug-ons, there's a nice Christmas kind of see there, what we're trying to achieve. These come out at a 90 degree from the actual size of the base, which is a nice decoration there. So what we're gonna do is they will come pre-glued back to back, but the pieces here that have the position tape or what, and I won't pill it completely, I'm only gonna pill them about halfway right now just to show, because I will have to take them off. But in the store, you will peel them off completely. And this will allow you to position right on center. So use this as your center mark. It's going to go straight down to the floor. And then you'll rub firmly And there's your 3D. We're gonna do the same for the opposite side. So in this case, I'll pick it up and lift it. In the store, you may just wanna walk around to the other side. And rather than doing the whole tape and everything, I'm just gonna do the top and the bottom. So I think you know where we're going with this. And we'll do the same thing. We'll center it up. If there's a little gap in here or something, square that up first. You want to keep this nice and together before we do the tape. Get your center line. And there's your 3D graphics. We can pick this up.
Place it in position.
Yeah, place it in position wherever you want it in the store. Again, these tapes will be fully fastened at store level, but that will give you, there you go, all done. And of course, you'll have a planogram to line up all the product on the proper shelving.